Now what I want to do is I want to take a step backwards, okay? And I want to talk about 2020. I'm going to bring up that housing report from 2020 because I just want to walk through it. Now, if you're thinking, well, hold on, tell me what to do if I'm a seller, tell me what to do if I'm a buyer, don't worry, I'm going to get there. For those of you that want to buy and you want to sell, I'm going to get there. I'm going to spend 10 minutes on it. But I want to go one step at a time. And to get you to the right places, what I need to do is teach you how this happened, show you how this happened, illustrate for you how this happened. Because if I do that, you're going to have a much better understanding of what's going to happen in the months and in the year to come. And as I admitted to you, there was something I was wrong about in 20. I was right with most of my predictions, but there was one thing that I was, and when I say I was wrong, I was this wrong, but I was, and I have to come clean with you all because many of you have been watching me for several months talking to you about the housing market. So take a look at this. This is our 2020 year in review housing report for Massachusetts. Now you'll see the title that we named for it was 2020 real estate sales in Massachusetts defy the virus. Well, if that isn't true, I don't know what is. Now, give you a quick synopsis of it. Check out this image, okay? Home sales, right there. That's the part I was wrong on. Look at these numbers. 2019, there were 91,926 homes that sold in Massachusetts. 2020, 92,796. Now, that's only what, like 800 and, I don't know, 80 something difference, right? Homes that actually sold difference. It's a small amount, but it did happen. Now, I doubted it. I'll be honest. I told you all this, and I started realizing back in the fall that I might have been wrong. But I remember when the virus was going on, well, it's still going on, but back when things were bad, I said, we're going to run out of months. We won't be able to make up for the amount of time we lost. Well, we did because the demand is so significant. And remember, this is all homes. This is single families, multis, condos. So let me keep going through this report. I want to show you a couple notable things before we get into my predictions for 21 and what buyers and sellers should be doing, okay? Now, if you look here, sales were up 1%. Again, small amount, but hey, I'll admit it. I was off on that. Then there's a connection here to the blog where I talked about how prices wouldn't fall. Anybody out there that's still doubting that, go read that blog. Click right there. I know Lindsay's going to put the 2020 housing report in the comments. Go read that blog. This is not 2008. Lindsay, maybe we put that in the comments too, because I'm still getting, I know realtors, one of them reached out to me last night and said, hey, when will all the foreclosures come? And I said, what? Why do you feel that's going to happen? And I explained to him why it won't. There'll be some. In the multifamily space, I see that happening a little bit more, but certainly not singles. And the condo, people avoiding condos is wearing off as well. So here's the homes sold every year going back to 2005, okay? You can see that we were neck and neck with 17. So bigger than 19, bigger than 18. It was a big year for home sales, no doubt. You can also see how the year shaped up. Right here, the turquoise color is 2020, the dark blue. Now look what happened. We come out of the gates. We were ahead in January. We were neck and neck in February. In March, we were ahead, but then it got ugly there for a few months because we were all stuck in our homes. But look what happened. Once we got ourselves July and August, we were neck and neck, and then bang, September, October, November, December. I will tell you in all honesty, I've never seen a fall as busy as the fall we just experienced. And it's just rolling right into January because there's a significant overhang of buyers that haven't found homes. And I'm going to talk more about that in my predictions. Now, let's look at prices. Prices in 2020 ended up about 8.8%, call it 9%. But look what happened. As the year went on, it accelerated. That acceleration is going into 2021. Same thing's happening. And look at these differences. I mean, this is significant. You take December to December, we're talking about more than 10% increase, more like a 12% increase when you compare December to December. So prices are clearly up. You look at every county, sales were up, prices are up. Well, hold on. Prices were up. I don't know that sales were up. I think Suffolk might have been down slightly. But look at the inventory of homes for sale throughout the year in 2020 being in orange. Look at this. right here is below. Okay, the whole year we were below. Now you look at the beginning of 21. Right now we've got about 10,000 homes for sale in Massachusetts, or even less than that. Let me peek. I have a document here. Yeah, we're up to 10,000, but at the beginning of this year, we were more like, here's the document right here. This is all homes for sale. Beginning of this year, we were about 9,000. So now we're starting the year here. Now pay attention, buyers that are frustrated. This is why it feels worse than ever, because folks, it is worse than ever. We've never had this lack of a demand. I'm sorry. We've never had this much of a lack of supply and this strong of demand, but it's going to get better as we get to spring. It always gets better, and it will get especially better this year because there are sellers that have been sitting on the sidelines and they've been dying to list. But what do I think is going to happen? I think 21 is going to be about here, and then we'll start climbing when we get into spring, but I'll talk about that more after. There's homes listed, blah, 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 my outlook. Okay,